Twumasi. Well, there's something was signed for so many years.
Oh, how many days?
So many, over 2 decades.
Oh yeah, I check.
You are a writer, you are a director, you're a producer, also acting.
Everything.
Yes. No, as a director producer, what goes into pre-production? So it will be my project to be after getting the script ready. What goes into the pre-production?
Okay. I'll say when you get the script, we hear the motion behind it, the message. Now, what go through? Now what we say, the message that particular script is expected to project. And you know, most of it, director, you are the one who is going to interpret the story. And the casting, gathering of the crew and everything, and so making sure that everything you are doing, you are doing it to make the project in hand, successful one. And right from the beginning, you encounter the difficulty from there. Because how do you get even the right people to do your script? Because here now, no shimbi or say there are some people if they don't see them in the movie, then it's not there. I mean, it's not up to the standard. But you see, there are certain things. Answer now, for a role. You look at the stature and everything about the person. And so why casting. But we don't have the luxury of all this. Already, we been script in casting amount. Me pesa wo de Jaco here. Me pesa wo de way.
One is it the executive producer?
The executive producer.
But who is supposed to do the cast?
The cast, the director.
Yeah, because one interpreting story.
And the one who is financing, because definitely, so Okofa will be no one to mean to the car. That means you have to go for the second option.
Yeah.
Until you do the casting in collaboration with maybe the financier.
Okay.
Normally, after getting your cast, you also need the crew. I will him so we are hardworking. To my help to achieve your aim.
Okay.
And Sana, you call them, make sure say arrange for the necessary equipment. I'll bet my issue. And so now you call the people, you have a production meeting, let them know what you want to achieve. Then you can fix a date to go on set and start working.
Okay.
And I can't say it look like smooth. It will go smoothly as you want. But when you are in the game, and I realize there are certain things, so many things that you have to compromise on, because
when you get on location,
yes, and even getting a location to shoot to Krano, sometimes it's very difficult because maybe when you go to the police, police permit. The bureaucracies you have to go through before those things can. And sometimes I say, often fishery baby na police station be or now can in Robert then quickly you go in there and you can't even rehearse because you are hard pressed. So making sure say we are in term now place in the movie because it's seven so many people at the same time, and it's not the purpose of the movie. That is why it's there. They are considering you. They say we making sure say at least we in term be here 4 or 5 hours to do it, but so we less than 1 hour to do it. So you don't change anything. And when I say okay, you place your cameras at where you can get, that will be convenient for you. Then you can get something. So sometimes what you mean interpreting on the way you want to interpret.
Yeah, Mama Jane Ebaha, also that's Mama Jane Ebaha. We're talking about cast. Being in the industry for these decades as a director, producer, what is wrong with us concerning casting, using young guys to play a role of a matured character? Why? Your problem is saying?
Sadly, I can't want someone check.
And I blame the directors.
And yet directors in fault. I say no, directors don't have much say.
Are you the director? Now, if you say you are interpreting the story, and you need these kind of characters.
No, Obi Bano, Bekanche will say, no, do you hear no, their tone is in win. And yes, I will sue Kwaku Twumasi
as an old person.
Depending on the story, though. Ebiana the background no character no kran nanka bia in this way that old, but Obia can say Kwaku Twumasi when he played the role of an old man were no best.
It becomes a comedy.
That is it, but it's not every story that is a comedy.
Exactly, because once obey played that role, it means more concepts.
More say I say you can't say nipa no way ne ho anika. And that is what the people want, because the people who buy the cassettes or the CDs are the market women, and then some target people being a until when you are doing it, you have the target audience in mind, and therefore they influence your casting. That shouldn't have been the case.
The director also compromise with your
yes, because sometimes if you don't compromise, you'll be set aside
and you go for somebody else.
Yes. And then also person with lady you close your eyes and do it for them. It's a bedroom baby to cry because it drew baby now I hate to say we are undermining the Jumana ye nankasa because say person we no papa nasa we the year you be catch us say unimojuma because you delay too much and then you tell me enko 3 days be the tell me enko they hear no they hear ni say win wom na me number 2 poster because unim say movie no onkoto no on chance na ultimate test before they be one advert until koto na say enya offer definitely what to we into normal they are more inclined to making sure say he get a market.
Santoko now I will say in Tokwa me come make a comment then Fox FM Nakwadus I think I made a comment about how I feel say almost taking the viewers for granted, the market as almost turn for granted by what you are saying.
That is exactly the point.
So 3 days
we take them for granted because but you can't underestimate the people who are buying your CD because you can fool him the first time, the second time. For the third time, he won't come near it because you know, say, someone demo a growing amodi. But in the movie industry, so you bet him they used to even propagate some good things in the industry or in the country. And Kenya there say I mean, look at America. America is using movie in the whole world as a propaganda tool because Obia him say America for day. O show them krana because of the bibia more planted wo nipa netintino entino and ka movie industry nia is seen from kra but the people in charge I don't know what is wrong with them and I don't know what they are doing maybe me na minim no mo ye but my lifetime in the movie industry I haven't seen anybody trying to do anything positive for the industry
because I remember that time Michelle Miracle be Hama na do metrebi I didn't mean who say easy how I say
it's not easy.
I take like a day, sometimes 2 days to shoot TV commercial. 30 seconds, 1 minute advert. Sometimes 2 days. It took us a major movie. Sometimes
1 hour 30 minutes now.
If you say then
I
need a whole month.
A whole lot. The industry we are far behind and I don't blame anybody. You see, sometimes when you say the government should come in and do things for you, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes one is say as a leader because the movie industry as a brand, how are we even selling the brand to the people?
I think the problem is the authority. I don't know who is in charge of what I'm going to say. Say, to produce a movie, you should have a certain budget. If you are below that budget, they shouldn't give them approval to produce.
It won't work here because a mouse script crana obey a budget diacono. It be a budget in your betching bammy and san yamau.
So the number can say Oshamwa and authority Ben also could make sure say to shoot a standard movie, you need X amount. If you don't have X amount, forget it. The reason why I'm saying this is also because will be on your ready so obey. Here's the case: we are all selling to the same market. Obidi 50 cities extra movie. What on? Ofusa oyen ye you know all the 100 cities ekocha. Muni also because talking about the same people. So why would I spend so much to get this and also spend it say?
And how do I even break even? Because that is also another point.
The two says you will maybe say to shoot a Ghanaian movie, use 10 cities or more. Less will allow you to shoot.
I quite remember say when I was on office now me manage the affairs of the movie industry in Kumasi.
Yeah.
That is for FIPAG. Film Producers Association of Ghana. You try say yeah BB. Senka before you go on set bring your script. Now you assess the script you be my form, you be my an officer to make sure say he follow the production and help you produce something that will be standard for everybody. But it didn't work because the people in there, the industry players were not even ready, to be restricted or to be detected to. Yeah. It's not even detection, but making sure say at least the standard of the movie industry is maintained. The people were not ready to compromise, and only they are quite high.
So now we spoke about pre-production. We are talking about production on set. Then, some of the actors were determined when to shoot and how many scenes they will shoot for you.
Who knows? I mean, also, there is no proper monitoring when it comes to these things. And also season beyond so actor be we pay say everybody wants the demand for that person will be is higher. And Sandy Pan also capitalize on that because it's like if I'm not on the set and a man to me so many hokra try me the production try me until once those things come in now I have to say we all the producers have come together and give our power to one person until there are no bekano and a juma. And I think say it cost us a lot. But presently I don't know how how many productions are being done now. And only ho but feel say industry in there yes no one can so ye and a man could do sir.
Now, sir, actor now watch the script now. ABA or 10 scenes. No fool say or you too busy because of other production, or be just 6.
I mean, we gave them all the power from the producers, directors, and all the people because when they sometimes we call some of them King Kongs because they are more penal and I say we are man. Once I be who say me by this bigger I detect almost so na jikasi power we be sometimes sika bomwa
you train probably 5 years
5
the whole
you are too generous. The whole cast and crew meanwhile when the person comes he determines how the production should move.
So what happens next? It's okay. Do you have documentation of, let's say, a contract for artists for movies?
No, that is what maybe the associations should have done. I was standard contractor and officer say, we a producer, you just go or you come together and draw a contract. Okay, the good officer and so be between you and crew, between you and the director, between you and the artist, because standard one are but all these things are not been done. And looking a man, and sometimes if you go in even demanding the contractor, or if you don't take it, you'll be sidelined
because of the contract.
On per contract because we are say 2 million me 200 we know the memawa or the other way we only near Sambia. And that shouldn't be the case because as long as that project exists in the market and make money for the producer, and Sankakakra actor no and crew no eba. But how can sign contract is that means you are binding yourself, and people don't want to bind themselves.
Meaning what happens out there, as in Americas, the Asians, whatever, Europe. Meaning say omodi no say obi di obi a movie it ends there, or say what X amount for the rest of your life. Anytime they show that movie, maybe something come to you. I don't know society or there.
Okay, I can't tell much. Be na
okay,
but me feel say omono the way they have made the system no. Say once you do a project, as long as it continue to live in the system, sikabi a free mobile no. You better na dada kra ansana producer ansaka na de. Nti yen fan ko producer and semnia ka say kotua be ma artist no. Already preparation has been made, standard has been set, into area scanable percentages no e baby efa. Nti say ebia obi ho yes ni bakope why no abetima hwe no for the rest of his life, depending on how big the movie is.
Because ohwe anyontofo a otonne wia there's a royalty they be at least once the craze I mean so what human is be free mobile but so which movie we na eno ano no it say when you movie you are out
say no royalties seba
from where
from revenue collectors, you know.
ASOC is different.
Also, ASOC no, but ASOC is responsible for
ASOC.
Sebia.
They know some way.
One no, they are money collectors on behalf of the players, you know.
I'm just getting free here. Is it from government?
First, you know, Nanka a bit free. Imported gadgets are a bit media duplicate.
That's like CDs, pen drives.
In bar, they take the tax from the port and put it aside, so that at the end of the day, producers, majority of them no, you go to the producers. Now say producers and also intend to pull up more money so that they can make good productions, because people will pirate some. People will steal some and other things until you might not be able to maximize your profit. Until your mouse are now they are top up so that you can continue to make a good movie. And actually, no, Koba say, say yechema ubie nyabi.
Who gets what?
Percentages of what demarcated for various associations. And the Actors Guild, baby we call more, baby call producers, baby call. Sometimes even definition of some of them crap because it's money now, it has generated an argument. Yeah, still no, it has not been resolved. Say you can say obi the owner of the movie or who directed it. Obi say producers, apart from everything that we are taking, no. Yes, I say the record directors one says I buy ho. I say niche no problem. And ka ASOC na say we wenum nyina even revenue no collection no, they are supposed to go around collect them shared for.
So collection them say omukojiji because also apart from port no, have you been omukojiji no? What I mean
first no muko TV stations show movies to pay something near there but American leadership na ankasa no okay it's so, not problem it's not vibrant.
Information be from Evans one of the producers for Drive on the royalties issue. How do actors get paid royalties when shows are syndicated, redistributed, released on DVD, purchased by a streaming service, or otherwise used beyond what the actors were originally paid for? This I wasn't care. Well, so you now say you say no one on the other say so now we book around to movie be na say we nyahwe free movie why that's it. It's no then you guys have a problem.
Movie industry in there, we have a very big problem.
So till when?
Until we get a good leadership that cares about the industry, that thinks about the industry. Bayomajin said they will work for in the industry. No, it will never change.
Because as a Ghanaian, you have a problem, but it means solve it. So as a minister,
leadership. Leadership.
As of a minister, I bet now, or back your problems now.
No solutions. And no near problem. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get somebody, a messiah that will save all of us. Otherwise, we are going to this.
I believe in action. Kasabibre.
To don't know and top uncle.
Kasabibre. Also, sometimes
you hear just one man.
Just to
our insight into the problems. Near they are ready to solve them. And wait to me solve this problem.
I think it's a constitution crowd. My constitution crowd. We need to change certain things. We have to review our constitution.
There are so many things.
A binding conformity.
Education system no crowd now. Education itself, it's not right.
Yeah.
The education we are having in the country is not the right education for our
current.
And also, maybe anyway, we are saying do know.
You have to change things.
And sometimes, not the day about politics and any money, now. But trying to really fancy, but say no.
And I create kuskuna funny bagger. Aden, Kwaku Twumasi, for 10 years. Me pay in a bagger. No way me. I didn't know Gusia.
Hammer, somehow there by your me say, me bano books a bubona chia or the beko school no.
I'm not going to yari.
And they are called Adiabado. I thought there be no complaints and shoulders. Obeka say Akolano home, but seriously, there is something wrong somewhere. I was all these books. Go school no ba was handing in aba. Oh no fear no break.
And to say Akolano in fact can so 19 school.
Can you imagine that?
Me for me 10 years me funny bag oh.
And so excuse me to say, we had na in grand one actually more. One way to me school for me
no man we hear actually grand sabi bre.
One of the programs we had in Panica say the best way to become unemployed is to go to a university. Because I want to do officer and you may be also chain until yet.
Yeah.
And I want to know how obey. The only thing you can do is to be unemployed and stay at home. And wait for the opportunity.
I Sunday in the CV bremi. So pay Juma. I'm sure the CV no. Masters in this. This. What? We need you know and now then when you Juma. I was how mara them Pacho. Sadia dia chemi. Juma be to me to aka pay hospitation.
And can also crack a crabby or better cried at you know a mountain grand copel. So
I was like, so what are your expectations? Yes. So what your expectation is saying? Oh, okay, say with mama me bear between 5,000, 7,000 plus some other benefits. Be there, I'll be okay. Now you so see the crowd is I mean,
but I think say country near bit money.
We are sick.
I believe in that. Say bit money. It's leadership. And say no me pese me start BB at least for the rest of my life. I want people to feel say, if politicians are failing us, as of we the humanity the little so they have failed us. Why don't we look at ourselves? Now from ourselves, you know, what we can do for ourselves instead of all the time looking at people above us to do something.
First, and I thank us for horror. I could take in.
Yeah.
Necro moving.
Also cry. What is a tanga say bar? We am show.
Yes.
You do the right thing.
So I don't know why I say.
And I know ya jaja bibia as obi amfo obi hu bi ne ne na mua ne yesa ne mako. Even a kwan kra na porto kito bi dem a. It's say obi befa ayi no afele no. Eba roso se hwan no obetra hwan manada ne man ho
adam no contract bako ekun odinyama no manim ho atutu de bia no mabetitem no mko so to ya
na ho
etimi ko gina ohwa akwan se masa adwuma yi na say mo ayen ebe ya jane ko etimi ni di ano na who said man be but also 7 boys no back back and forth. No so catching and patrol other me boy na you be am so nyamre. Adwuma omo ye na em time. I've been here for more than 10 years. They be able to team. Actually 2-3 months. Must have been no more. What this ha neteko kono afili kwan wi ana wo de quota no better na pump.
So to ya
now ana wo hwe even the gravels na wo hwe oil na om de frag also those days da kodwom also mo na ni quota bi ho also na om de sapete no om de go wi ansa na om de gravels no chippings na go also na echi no e na so na ntekra na ache wo babo
na ache wo babo
and ko hwe quota bi om de go so as a dirty oil
dirty oil no.
Oh yeah, definitely because nsuo
they just color the
enchi no
they just color the chippings na
kokobin no kokobin brofield station ho no last month on be similar thing ho awo
just say everything is wrong with us.
Who supervise all these things?
And no na me feel say no individuals na ankasa no we should wake up from our slumber.
Oh, okay, say here somebody like Kenya Pom say no kasa no good enya den.
But papa me feel say MPP for na manaba there me meto abama no
sharp because I mean
sharp papa me think me meto abama no
somebody go tane that just say I within 3 weeks ni pakura jeni sikako
waje akodi o we so sika waje nya kitwa o
just saying na de bia ka workshop also na utia tax de bia what the is a topic na
yeah
because I mean de bia na ebuafu also na bia to abuchi so na pana ko adwuma obubefu na ye wa adwuma abufu na abuafu not the government. You don't even think about the government because okwan ye nsu
they be say you don't be on farm because they will do the right thing.
Yeah, no tisi abontina o topo to makwa na ya chewo na for kai president
me call London no now me who say I say me tembia na nipa wo kwan no say kra no mututu ye
na ye market
na me be some na for say na tembia me tim say month bia no nipa ba kwan ho be ho adwuma no say o like constituency no ye diska bi ba nti ye ba na say wan yusu a na ye tiso let's just say adwuma ni wo no papa nti no every month bia no they make sure say o pay adwuma bi diska na ye
road markings. It was you feel your tie say
what they London na 9 years way it is a store so
yes
but you make they make sure say the system works. Okay, general bus stop now already you know say the next bus is due in 4 minutes. Look at your watch. 4 minutes
from Enfield to Croydon. Hey, now say change train the first time. I say change train. Now you jina ya na film I confuse as will be I'm come to me. I will see eh. Sada was Miss na mi change train no. Timiti wana train is akọ na chinim say eh ya de
oh system no ma ya adwuma o. Oh my system there it works. Yeah, kwan ni nyina na eja ba bia to say bicycle lane.
Yes.
The all yeah kwan no dwene say bedru ba bi no traffic bechi we bechi nti we wo ho. Yenya kwan to wa for bus, yenya kwan to wa for
Nancy me kontoko bi wo Kokobin police station ni homa. Police ni ba ko gina me. Oba hwe people sans masa. Wo hwe people say
for what?
Hwe wonche he ya. Maami bi ton watermelon e wo police station opposite. An wo the table asi pedestrian lane mu. An wo twitwa na watermelon. Ano de car rim ni bi no anom de post so am say na use so ano de esi table nanim enti na table no pedestrian nim ano de no so esi adim between no ne kwan no because car be fa ho sniper be fa ho enti ono no a block we aside we esi ho enti police ni jam so say did you jina no ye ofe me car na ba check papers maramfo you know sometimes I don't get it.
I don't know what is wrong with us.
But it's a obi bone sound now so kakra bia o kudi ba.
O koka kwem.
Obo aben hey, ne di watem. Aso nkwa na tweka ntin. And if you am say we the papa.
And ya good day.
This is be oba o say be shiti. This is HammerTime. So after production, we come to marketing.
Yeah.
And then premiering. Now, I remember a few months ago, Yvonne Nelson McKee comment to be about say, okay, so word, but I'm for say insulting. Say it's unwise. No, sorry, I can't remember the word, but okay, maybe say I can't remember the exact word, but it's like, why would she come and premiere movie in Kumasi? Because we feel say, why? Because obe premiere wahano or no more share proceeds, obe publicity, actors or no beba, baby on beda. It unye no. Nice, I don't know be in one saying you're free.
This is why I call confessment Kwaku Twumasi. I'm the mom because say when you fail all the auditoriums now, what it is asking now from we won't get your money. That is the extent industry in the Koguye. Until say who's in the BSA ban.
Because on Senka, your cinemas all over the country. Maybe I will release movie that's a bit my show no. Like a box office will be a year within a Friday will be a year at the same time.
The fact is, marketing nobody is doing marketing here properly in Ghana because Nkadi here app will be a benya system so enough that we can download our listing movies. Nanka ya nipa more to me ako but this time no my proposal for some time I'm in secretary as an year but it got 10 years in the BBNC. That time before even Nigeria for the reference Iroko. Now Iroko Kranya Mai. That time I was a 5-pack member or executive. And you know me propose senka yenko online.
Okay.
Na yentiminto a product no. But nobody was. Oh, sorry, my phone no.
Phone pacho munyina.
And to me catch on saying, "Kayan hwene prepare you to go online."
Okay.
Am I contracted a private company? I think the company later on me so more pretty. Kumasi. But up till now, we propose here some years back on Anyajuma. Oh, but that time no near town CDs. In TV says CDs in here, okay. But to say no online no cranka, we can make money. Just calculate this. Say your app. You bet me subscribers, you bet me at least one more mobile line or so for 5 CDs a year cry. Anka 1 year no yenya 1 million people no be a 5 cities 5 million Ghana cedis for producers saying until they emphasize kano percentage in my those are almost seen those no wow afena ya have number of views
okay
now for your channel according to views are unyaye until production in your views kese ni amount kese Nanka some percentage there, China pay for it be as a 100 or 200 or even 1,000 producers in also. Yenchama will be say, okay, most of them win ye, never went to China. I mean, a common producer be an actor be our country. But I say the app no cry to go and assess movies in the crown is not there. And how do you sell a movie? You a movie, ultimate tone. When you sika assign and they are producing for until you go in, you throw the money away, you come and sit home and you go hungry. Makache saying this thing is not beyond the creative arts industry. The minister that is there, he can do this for us. And I look at the people industry employ. What
happened to the Jacko TV?
That app was open for a Jacko to put a Jacko West there.
No, on a private job.
1 year man,
Painful.
Minister no, those times. That is what we learned, because when they were launching it, that is what they said. And Kaomu and Kuma would crown and him say Kuma would, for when you finish movie, go and put it on this, download it so that the other people can watch it, view it, and even download it for a fee. Come a fee industry in the society.
Yeah.
But no, Anna make no say leadership. No, they are not working. Oh, they are not working because Kaomu ye Juma and can necessarily Juma top form said the because me can say maybe a tremono. When the Nigerians became really a competition in the country, no, and I say a transit, now I strategize quite ever fast way, ever compete with them because we couldn't control them. They were bringing it because our own people were going there to buy the rice, come here and release it. It said they will not into office or this can be sini wahano. Ochemu means and crowd me the Kwaku rights in Nigeria. No bahano wa be reproduce and our replication to sell here. Into a drew by being more lucrative than the end and but certain people were making money, but we were also killing the industry. That is why I'm saying, that is why and then we are suffering.
That's the only
Kuno. The attitude, maybe a year and a kunsin. But I don't think totally useless. We can still work it out and bring it back, provided we can get good people. And sometimes I become disappointed in this government because we fought so much for this government to come into power. But omo buy no, omo anye bibia more industry. All they do is seminars, and the only thing is Obiba organize it to get something to eat, but not to benefit the industry. It has been like that. Unless say you best study, you better say you be pa no. As every industry, no. In fact, we are in trouble.
Under creative and arts and creative arts. Hona Mark deputy minister.
Yeah.
And the minister only one.
No, baby, but I say I'm not even very sure because I stopped following them a long time ago. But I mean, him say Mr. Ajiman. Mr. Ajiman Bo Accra. He is in charge of so many of the things that we do as movie makers. But I don't see anything.
Yeah, Ghana,
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Ghana day. Because maybe if he say most of the time, no, yeah, na ye kasa de no me guye mine so.
Say ya on the dorsal.
Sa ya on no say ye free mu. Na yenyina timi sorry ni nyane ni eja say we are looking at politicians, but I think say Mrena do say cause 5 back say and the stakeholders, you know, we have to meet, take concrete decisions and make sure say we move the industry. Stop looking at the government. What is the government coming to do for you? And I sometimes cry, say, wow, to me, so we name juma. I know say, okay, say me kwa, but if you are doing nothing and staying at home, people feel you are okay.
Yeah.
And therefore they do their own thing. Until the time I make us paying for no and to me, I'm those who are in charge of affairs, no. That's why and then go. But in young women, we can do something.
You know, na would teams obey acting. Who started acting first, right?
Yeah. I started with school when I was in a mass, and one must be a transfer in the Baho. Best started drama group be, and it's in that. And I'm who say this is where I operate best. By then I was even a science student, but now I was still acting, and I realized when I'm on stage, I feel more at home. So I knew this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Until me call 6 more konogon maseno. Na ebiniho, but me ame kostati bi o to aswa kopem se be free school mo jai ma o mo menim de kosi actually there. But me school am better kuma me back kuma so no. And I join a group of a cultural center. HammerTime Playhouse. A whole me fan say me try directing
Okay.
Because our director, Mr. APJ, say you're an APJ, and is also a doctor. Onona obeso mu anti oko school no, and I'm taking over as temporal director.
Okay.
Me direct kakra for some time. Nti mu no no na miracle beto ye ho office ye betimi start ayesini.
Na that na miracle no yeding.
Na ono suton cities. I think na obwa Alex Boat.
Okay.
No ni Alex Boat na ye adwuma. Nti na oton cities na banai Nigerian and foreign movies. There is certain Nigerian movies in your mind. Tonight foreign movies be 7-in-1, 10-in-1, any baby. Nti em say na no nya adwene say though not by then my miyama after so that I didn't have any knowledge of making a movie. But me used to have VHS
Panasonic and those times. Yeah.
Nti sa tape no kakra no utwa bibi wa hana opa just all rewind ya ko achi ni adenti it took me about 1 year I'm there one movie ni we until oba no let's say he brought in some Nigerians and no mo ye juma kakra and that started come out. And I think say come out with the crown so yeah because I didn't so yeah because then nipa employ more kromano na nipa fa ho didi no na enormous into a chance ya man go here no say unemployment no as I can see because everybody who was doing movie then either by selling or marketing or shooting or whatever work as a one around no sisi ni nyina agu and first no say kwakura bia say kwesenia the economy of that particular village epeja because we go and spend money and leave money there into omo one so
they used to be crowd for extras.
Oh yeah, some can kind of say and no one say near this kakoho you kwa near janho then they start from the village to come to the city. But ye Germany go no affect so many things. And tina ya na drum be a breno because never be one can ya betuma hweso ye. Ama na timia fani pan bebre. Ama omotimi adidi no. Ye ntimi hweso ye. Na
say yes jego. Be who say ya abuse chances via a tenure. Ana you take that office for granted and we don't set standards. We just leave everybody to join. Na ajego
and do their own thing. And all by no so very substandard be we are also could be competitive. Oh, and you know, at the end of the day, or no skabia obinyano, it may be mano. Be also I invested so much, but people pay the particular content to buy because it be a who the open womb, said be open be a comedy womb, but when your comedy be into whether the movie is good or bad. Okay.
Culture Center days, you know, when I set up that group, no.
Oh, that group there, it has been there, I think, from the beginning of the initiation of the center.
Chematin, Anoche, and Adishiman, right?
Yeah, Adishiman. I brought Adishiman later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mbeka joining Chematino. At a point in time, I'm say confusion, but that was after NAFAC. NAFAC 92 no Ashanti region no. Say after that no basa BCNT Chematen call from kakra.
Okay.
But then now I was so passionate in acting and stage work and say and until I started something like Adeshima.
Okay.
Adeshima no now virtually we were doing stage plays. Now you target audience in secondary schools no.
Okay.
Maybe why set books no.
This is HammerTime. Kwaku Twumasi na yene twetwe komo. Me pa cho o tinu a mo frɛ no ana mo jai. Utimi no won kasa why Mr. Mo ya discuss Ghana movie industry no ene de keka ho. They say your culture center Chematin drama troupe and Nochi players and no the addition ebeka ho. Yes, so that the other idea was
to make sure say I maintain stage acting. Into an also called time also for some time, and later on say anoche so sa pejano and chematen so sa revival here, and this chematen there it has been on and off, but fortunately enough, Mr. Apj Nana Apj, say me who's a friend Nana was a doctor. Ono my who say was abaho, and he is trying to put some things together, as even say crano or by said book be for literature.
Okay.
Or the choir or we are or mass no, so that they watch it live. Until core examination room now, at least you will be able to write your exams. Into most of the people that you see today, Bella Samoa, Gloria, a lot of people were all there. Until Yeniani graduated into
no matter Joyce.
Matter Joyce.
Okay.
Yeah.
That time now is it Meda University?
Yeah, that was when I was there.
Okay, we used to years Meda University.
Yeah, and that was my script too.
98, 99.
Yeah, that was 90. No, before that, no cry. That would be 95, 96 thereabouts.
Oh, okay.
Meda in the city.
Meda in the city.
How do you know that?
He doesn't even see watch it. So that was your first.
Yeah.
But your first, apart from one production I first. Is it the Assem?
Yeah, Assem
with Miracle.
With Miracle, the kind
wasn't it before Kumasi Yonko?
Oh, that was way before Kumasi Yonko. But Assem, I think Assem na me no started. By then, mother, I remember your mother.
Remember your mother, yes.
Remember with some Nigerian actress.
Normally, Zakoji. I think I interviewed Zakoji then.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
and I also see much. Me never see much.
I remember I interviewed Zakoji. Mobile scenes was quite. That time we'll show you a Crystal TV and behind the scenes.
Okay.
Zakoji.
In my office, no.
Also, Crystal TV. Anna, yes, I'm moving a car boy, in the movie. That's one of the story.
I remember.
Car boy, yes. Okay. Maybe try behind the scene for that movie.
Mekai say that time no say be big war. If you na abrosan bi na opposite that time.
Spirit from you.
Yes. Maybe an Crystal office war first no.
Yeah. That time me follow behind the scenes. Hey.
Oh, Breminia.
I did a boys no me with ombedru.
They are not many yet. They are still boys.
Ombedru ranger.
I want to embassy in Ombedu. The culture center they are entertaining Pabebre, and I thank God say Mr. PJ is back. He'll be able to revive things because and almost say you said that ni acting school be and unya opportunity to go the basis of acting because the movement on stage will help you move in front of camera. Now may try to encourage more people to go there. But people can't be anywhere. Mr. PJ, but no, definitely he will revive things.
Oh, stage, I mean,
discipline because so we'll share lines and so making sure because I want to go here. And you're afraid now, also correct script more. I say, move, I say, you must do something. And honor yen catch it. Action
was
sir. And we will be a stage be no who very good.
But there's one thing you better discuss about one camera production. This is HammerTime. Now we try a whole movie. Now the camera back up. We try. Okay, it's how we try you. Make sure you get your lines right.
And magicians and you wanna but you see we are disciplined. We started from stage and that discipline is there. And the movie more na cheap.
fame, money. Effect been a war entertainers also.
Since there, maybe the minimally two for more. Me feel say you movie industry there, you can make the fame, but money doesn't correspond to the work that you do.
Okay.
Yes, time be an acquire said nipa bakubi owa nipa nyina any one so. Nti ono no he's at liberty to charge whatever amount I'll pay.
Okay.
Obeti sell when Jaco acrobato some few others.
Okay.
They are Canadian. You don't have any say. Obani say bema one city also will me pe kakra kan ho a jina nchen obi from me because after all the Jaco and na lewen and lead the team no enti no omo timeji de omo pe but apart from them no ya na omo maka no obi be kan che say oji so much a otwa ontro because they always go there for the fame but fame no so eboa kakra because they say no meka say me fame na de me nemu
okay.
And you know, at least I'm still eating from the fame that I got.
Okay.
And you may feel say no. But to get money from the movie industry there, Kakrebi, top actors in acrobatumo. Since crossing in the bini no kasa okoya because that time ebia Jaco betimi and lewen betimi yen one yambe 50 million from one movie.
Okay.
And maybe in a week no be me you know.
Okay.
Until no baby awoye no mo amaka nyina mo ntwen no we dey awoye na no wasaba. Until my sometimes so crowd do obedi no kakra bi no kra no emma. Now omo dey omunya advantage.
Have you realized that most of the time men money play lead roles? Why is this so? Most of the time it looks like men no dominate.
It depends on the type of stories we are doing here.
Yeah, but in general, on average, it looks like it.
And I'm making because story no, I say we tend to remember no say see man no say then I don't know, but because we write the stories, you make it all the time. No, you make it a project man more. I don't know sometimes a person industry in this mission. Then just a story behind we a story because you are psyching up the people. You are trying to tune their minds to certain things. Because it's a moment for you to know say so be the way the person can be emotional, especially when he sees you while we play that role now. If he say when the for said this
I'm not tired sugar daddy.
But
I don't know how sugar daddy. Not punk na we trade trana.
Maybe no sugar.
I was in the punk.
If you are so dead, and I come in trying to. We are now.
It was what you poor.
The poor to my family, you know. But yeah, the stories the same one working. Me feel say stories and can say yes, stories are be pejanipa.
Exactly.
My nation according to say there is a phenomenon that is going around the society, meaning about awakening.
Okay.
Say yen sorry. Yada yenyane. One so yada chepa anti a timer say sorry jina. Inti sorry ya. Now you're sorry for what? We are sorry to look up to the politician. We are sorry to look up to the pastor with a large congregation, or we are waking up to ourselves and do things for ourselves. And here, say problem because you are telling the people to wake up and do what? Arise, Ghana. Okay, demonstration. We are what next? You are still depending on the politicians now who demonstrate chairwoman, but they are not prepared to do the right thing. From time immemorial, that is what they are all doing. Then they started doing their own thing. I think say it's high time say we look upon ourselves and see say and then they betim the boy country no and making sure say we move forward, because if you look at others now here and then they are in fact areho, but me feel say refraining from cursing and speaking bad about our country.
So before we don't know what control.
And tin am pese before no you first because before no is not doing anything for us.
No say a come with you so be be abuafo.
Well, so before no ma oduane. Until you before no so nchen and try or don hwe. And try say omo timi accumulate much, they will be able to look down upon the people, not looking down upon them, but helping them to lift them up a bit, like what you try to do. Say me monitor programs, but I'm if say even one at a time, because when I look at Kwade, that guy is a different person. He's talented so much, and unfortunately, too, no, people neglected him, or people rejected him. But I look at you, the way you are helping the boy to pick up himself, to bring up that talent, to help our country. It is positive. So baby or papa. And that means that those who have the means, yes, can go. Nipa odo meba ometimi akeka nema bom mama nipa nyane positively. Now I am making sure say, let's take the country by ourselves and make sure we make it better by whatever means. Every corner be a obiano. Make sure say kutu be a obetimi ayeno. Ye le fa boa. Na ye boa no sa na ebe kese. Ebe ma politicians no. And so anyaba so. Until me feel say yenya say Ghana de you Ghana de ebebro Ghana de ebebro because of what a politician is doing. We are the majority. Until yenya sake ho na yenya the right thing mom. And no betimi aboa country na chen say ye dey limit to some few people me say make a miracle overnight.
How do you deal with stress, depression, and who entertains the entertainer?
Kwame is very lonely at the top. It's very lonely, and at the same time, when the unfortunate happens, people tend to look away from you until you become the sole survivor. You have to do everything to survive. Until effort now we put in, it's able to double, or even sometimes 3 times more before you can at least cope with your level. It is sometimes when I'm down, what I do, I try not to be down. I try not to think. I try not
How
to
do you
think.
do it? You're dealing with your situation for almost 16, 17 years, right?
Yeah.
16, 17 years.
Yeah.
How have you managed it?
Beginning, now it was tough. But she said no day I have been able to first him said now when you are going to bed in the night you are afraid to say maybe you might not wake up the next morning.
Okay.
Because of the tagger and for some time now me sorry now me who daylight now I appreciate God. It let you it draw you near. You ask yourself so many questions. Why I'm here? What am I doing? What can I do to help? And that kind of thing. And she say no. I say may move into depression. And what I like helping people. Even in my situation, no me feel say even open be quite tough from them to me farmer my baby. And the amount I know mommy satisfaction and me perceive me imparted into a lot of people. They say my imparting more, me impart here to one person. I mean who say advice I'm the man on because I should be I'm the man on ama Odia now kone anymore now ama me so meniaji said no matter my demise I've been able to make a life better. That is why I feel say for the rest of my life I'm going to encourage people to love our country more and do something for our country. If you say a great motivation,
now say the be a cousin so to one nipa among who we are say.
Yeah.
What lessons have you learned since this unfortunate?
Oh, I did back when who say yes no. Nipa who chain a day be that it can be no monster and who chain nipa. And you know, yeah, now as I say, careful dealing with human being. Yeah, because somebody will feel say you are down instead of helping you up. No, obese tete I also said they buy obeka for more. And she say, "One no, okay, Sunday man, now because we dey chira, it will let you remain down." But who say at least no matter what happens, no, though you are handicapped, but you don't have to be there. Get up and move with the crowd, and that has helped me. But until now, me radio be as say and our TV say because now I feel say I have to do more to get to what I got to. And you know,
now production na gidi no. How often I would be side directing or you still write the stories for them?
Story there when I write it, is there. For myself.
Okay.
Maybe I'm waiting for the right time to do it.
Do they buy scripts?
Nobody buys scripts. BF is a script writer.
That you. So I said you for much
sanity. No. And you know, sometimes so we feel say me met me come story. We say Drubabina yes so Nisika. Or not it make a story no boom was my they no direction because here now we feel say direction no saying action and cut.
Yeah.
But they don't know say action no more there is more involved in direction than just saying action and cut. And to do webina error. It doesn't engage you intellectually. I bet you keep you on to watch to the end because all she said on be anywhere. Or they spicy beer new how they go mama bumuna na nkwana oye na ede but after say when you more the onyanya do ane mekone sa ne manema na nyina ne nam no you must know how to put them in the water and sana onya nkwan ede and you know me feel say and also we are still on it because there are no schools to even train people for the industry. And to do baby no I say nipa na ye adwuma na bebro specialist no so nti obi atimi ye ode ope nti we tena bia benya to bia very good and wait me identify with but most of it what say though we're telling our story our own way. And also bad sir.
But professionalism and
professionalism na lucky.
Most actors complain of your Jamaica, director way they make up, producer way they make up, sadly for him.
And one say, like I take myself for example, I don't know about the others. Say me script we make me friend for say, I don't know. Any when da hono me miniska ye de beye enti opa muma nyina nka mum ne enye na say ye na fa then we share and why wie no so say movie making is a capital intensive thing enti we bo modern crowd do baby aya na ne ye no ne ton no kra nso no uniska eno no ntimi fa koma cinema he say yimi encha na bibisa and you know, I went to me and the rest nika. And me saka sembi say ko fale when need to anika, you ko fa jako need to anika. If I acrobato na nama na say obi need to anika. Mo amaka no. Ensheda enhwemu ye bia but forgetting say omo a so ahase a omo ba no. Omo na ebenyina ye jako and the wins and the war and the rest. Oh, until someone hwemu ye a e the baby no. Na line na cut off na just those who are at the top but no so kwant me yet because definitely you need people to act with and me feel say no so betimi aye ho bibia definitely pay them well but make sure say more from so with ma so ne omo dey
So say no dear now is there something that obey here public attention and I say I think that's the word public attention obey more mate say also Kwaku Twumasi say me yes and I me yes intini bia hear me you can do this you can do that and that.
Okay, I feel na me pese me start YouTube channel.
Okay.
But of course it's open to all media houses.
Okay.
Bia pese benefa hono. And I can say I want to tell Ghanaians say you bet me a Ghana ye.
Okay.
From my experience about over 50 years experience government has come, government has gone. I think say there is a way you bet me a country ni amana ekrabehe.
Okay.
And you know me pese me started crusade be say mama ye no ye my mom we should be patriotic. Auntie honor me energy na me be direct afa.
I have issue with that word patriotism, patriotic. It starts from where?
It starts from you and me.
Who do we look up to be patriotic?
And tina ye pese instigating ipano. One will comment in here. See, just think about what you can do.
I'm asking these questions because I keep asking those questions. Say, if I see my leader not cutting down certain things, now I'm also all misuse it, state funds. You don't expect me to be patriotic.
Okay,
that's what I'm asking. So one area am I patriotic?
The person can say patriotic, and it doesn't start with just one person. I say yes, I care. I say I mean, this is the only country we have. And she say, and paying for the kind of to me, I mean, making sure say at least be kakra, ye to me. It grew soon as a qua now also. But
then I think it should start from schools, from crèche, how we psych our children to respect police.
It will affect your children.
Yes.
It affects your children. And definitely, and I say sabi being can be at but they may can say I won him dear if he say you bet me to an amombia a beboa me bana or bana one tear say to me ye na ye the to me a jumana automatically a colana or banana picking up until we should start it and some maybe say when are we starting it we started from now what me sabre biano say we are what you say country no the edru no say no say ni aye hwe yen ho na aye hwe de betim de aye aboa enyina aye sorry na enye bibi mfa mo country na and no betimi aboa help aboa country no more than say you better say then we fold our arms and look up to Nana Akufo-Addo to do magic. It won't work that way because as so honano sometimes when politicians in India bisa almost say what goes into decision making because I don't think they are foolish and stupid as maybe people think. Maybe there is something there that is not allowing them to perform the way they should.
If there's something there that is not allowing you, and you have the power to change that thing that is obstructing you. And
bisa say bibi ohwa try to move from beer doing the right thing now. We should all know so that we know how to help. Because as I say, a boy man ye say but yama opportunity sep be kwan ma enu ntu awka na say wuwia sika no na we ne pasa na say na enche na say ya we keep on going in cycles.
I keep asking say president once every month grant is what these guys no tifa baby and I den.
That is what I'm talking about.
Going with siren.
Yeah, maybe all being in the air condition all the time or trying to come more air condition siren go slow and then only movie. Time bia no ko nti e man feel for the individual who is going through the hardship.
I've been there before. Just few years when
it's so easy to forget, Hammer. So easy to forget. And now what you have bia unya bibi ni no. Unsa so aduane bi mu a wudi na we refi say kombesade. Oh, and you bet you know, Sunday, me no nyina didia.
No, nyina.
Sir, and you know, we need a radical change in our minds. Well, I know, sir, with people like you and me,
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Kwaku Twumasi, me say.
Thank you, Hammer.
Same to me, sir, from some people.
Thank you so much.
Also, kind of that mom.
And the right and
the right times in the eye.
Sanity.
That's if you yamen can ho. But for HammerTime, Anna uti free so next week, me George. We didn't come on.